Hi, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Coach Sherry, and thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere else. It is Friday evening, and I just wanted to come on here to share some YouTube short ideas for you and your channel. Shorts is something that many YouTubers, many content creators are talking about now. And I just really wanted to share ideas. They're telling you how valuable it's going to be that YouTube is pouring so much money into shorts for content creators, and just it being another way to get monetized, to earn another stream of income on YouTube. But a lot of people aren't really talking about ideas. People are sometimes wondering, well, do I have to do a short like TikTok, where I am dancing or doing some type of lip syncing or something like that, or a prank? And shorts can be a variety of things. And I'm here tonight just to share a couple of ideas that you may be able to use. Now, I appreciate those that were in the live yesterday, and also for those that were able to look at the replay of the live where I talked about how to do a remix. And remix is relatively new here on YouTube, where you can take a longer version of your video and cut it down to 15 seconds, and it creates a short. That is a very time saving way to create a short, especially if you are busy or like me getting over the flu and you just know you have a lot of content, a lot of evergreen content, and there might be some pieces of a video that you just want to share. And I want to welcome in Sunshine Films. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a great day. I had a great day. This is my first day in a long time. Well, actually, in 2 weeks that I actually went outdoors. I had the flu. I've been in, and it's been a journey. Oh my goodness, this flu really got the best of me. I see always Tam Tam is in the building. Hello, welcome in, welcome into my live. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, that's so great, Sunshine. I'm glad to hear that things are going well for you. Yes, and today is Friday, and let me tell you, I went outside, and I don't know if it's because I haven't been out in 2 weeks, but oh, the weather was beautiful. Hey, Floyd, I can't really talk too loud. Vern, Elevate with Vern is in the building. Y'all have no idea. If you don't know Elevate with Vern, then you just don't know. She is the number one YouTube cheerleader. She is motivational, inspirational, and she is very encouraging to all content creators. So I highly recommend that you definitely connect with her. Oh my goodness, she is amazing. Thank you for welcoming everyone in as well, Vern. It is so great to see you here this evening. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to talk about the YouTube shorts, and just to give ideas, like I said, the remixes, I have really been loving them. The way that you're able to remix your videos makes them seem like they are real time, as if you just recorded them. Some of the comments that I've received on my Evergreen has been as if I just did it. People are giving me advice, they're encouraging me, and I really appreciate those comments. But sometimes I chuckle to myself because I'm like, oh, I really need to let them know that this was maybe filmed 2 years ago. You can even remix a live and create it into a 15-second short. It's really an amazing way to create shorts. So, shorts is something that YouTube started back 2 years ago, and they were trying to be in or trying to stay relevant in the industry, with TikTok and the reels on Instagram. And I think that YouTube did a great job being relevant and staying relevant. Hey, Yaya's Best Life, how are you doing this evening? Thank you for being in the building. Thank you so much. So I am talking about YouTube short ideas. So I remember 2 years ago when short started and people started kind of chatting about it, saying, trying to understand what it was all about, how to do it. And the one thing for sure, you have to have your camera vertical because that's the best way. Now, the great thing about remixes, even if you have a horizontal video that you are remixing, it could be a video as long as 2 hours, 5 hours, 60 seconds, whatever. You can get bite sized pieces from it and it puts it into a vertical form. And you are able to adjust the picture that's in the screen so that that's what's showing. For instance, in some lives that I've done, even from 2 years ago, I was able to just focus the camera or the image of the person that I was interviewing as they are sharing their information. So when you're looking at it, you're not sure who they're talking to. I'm completely out of the frame, and it's just whatever message that they are sharing. I love it. But I'm going to share with you, I think I have, let me see. I have 14 ideas for shorts, and I hope you have your pen and paper ready so that you can capture these notes as I share. And let me know if you have used any of them. So I'll take a moment in between the ideas and pause so you can let me know if you've done a YouTube short like that. So the first one I have on my list is a funny YouTube short. So laughter is definitely good for the soul. Oh my goodness, these past 2 weeks when I was down with the flu, I was looking at some of the funniest shorts. I don't know if the algorithms knew that I needed to have that laughter or what, but they definitely put me into some coughing fits. I'm gonna let you know, but laughter is definitely good for the soul. And a funny YouTube short could be a skit, it could be a blooper, it could be comedy. If you go to a comedy show or something like that, if you're not a comedian, but you are filming the show, you could take a remix clip of that and put that into a short. So, think of some creative ways. Have any of you, and you can, if you're looking at this in the replay, you could put this in the comment section, but in the chat, have any of you created a funny YouTube short? Yes, Elevate with Vern the Flu. Hello, Emotion. Thank you and welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Yes, has anyone in the chat ever done a funny, or do you enjoy funny YouTube shorts? Do you enjoy seeing them every so often? I know one of the things that attracted me to TikTok at first when it started was the funny little clips that they would show. And then it elevated into the cooking pieces, then it got into more motivational pieces, then it got into songs or ideas or anything like that. So I definitely know that for me, that was the first attraction to TikTok. And I'm finding that even now on YouTube with their shorts. I'm glad you're doing well, Emotion. Yes, so Sunshine is saying she enjoys the YouTube short ideas. So I'm glad, Sunshine, that you enjoy that because I definitely do. Now, number two, the second short idea would be motivational. Now, motivational is really good. It gets a person's day started. It maybe completes a person's night. Can be a quick pep talk before that interview to get your day started, like I said, before you hit the stage, if you're going to do a presentation or a performance. Sometimes all you need is a few seconds to recharge, and a motivational short can be that for you. Okay, Sunshine. You know what? After I said she, I figured you were because you are probably someone's sunshine. I refer to my son as Sunshine as well. So thank you for that clarification. I appreciate that for sure. And I apologize for that. So the motivational shorts is definitely a quick way that you can do a pep talk before that, for someone. So if you're looking for something like if you might wake up and are down in the dumps, or you may have had a challenging moment at work or at school, you could just look through the shorts and get someone that's motivational. I know Elevate with Vern is motivational. There's Coach Mary Ma is very motivational. I feel like I'm motivational. There's Marlene is motivational. There's a lot of motivational YouTuber content creators out there, and look for those shorts and find those nuggets and save them. Create your own playlist of those motivational shorts so that you can always refer back to them. Absolutely. Let me see. I see other people are coming in the building. I see Evangeline Bogan. Thank you for being here. Keisha's comedy set. So, Keisha's comedy set, one of the first short ideas that I just mentioned was a funny short. And so, since your channel has comedy set in it, do you do shorts that are comedic? Do you do funny shorts? Let us know if you do funny shorts. And Vern, if you can drop your link to your channel in the comment section, that would be great. So that in the chat, so that people can see your some of your motivational content as well. So Keisha is saying yes, she does funny shorts. That is so awesome. I would love to see some, and I encourage everyone to catch Keisha's comedy set. You see her in this live right now, and definitely get her channel and look at some of her funny shorts, because it's always good to know someone. And this is almost like knowing you personally, since you're in this live right now, and I appreciate you for being here. To have you in here and be like, oh yeah, I remember seeing Keisha's comedy set in Coach Sherry's live. So that's a good thing. Absolutely. Let's see what else we have. I see people are speaking to one another. Thank you so much. And thank you, Vern, for welcoming everyone in. Thank you so much. All right. So far we have a funny YouTube short as an idea, a motivational YouTube short as an idea. And also Keisha's comedy said, I was saying that laughter is good for the soul. So funny YouTube set ideas are, as shorts is really a good thing. So the third one is educational. We all know something for sure. So sharing what you know and providing tips and strategies are always a good thing. It doesn't always take hours to teach something. It can be done in seconds. So sometimes people think, oh, I need 3 hours to get this content out here. And you don't always need hours. Sometimes you can just get right to the point. For instance, even this video, I could just easily, quickly go through the ideas. I could have made this into a short. And maybe I will do some remixes of this video to make it into shorts. But in the meantime, just having conversations, yes, of course, you are going to have it where it's longer. It's not going to just be 15 seconds to 60 seconds. It's going to be longer. But in the meantime, know that there's something that it could be, yes, I see Sunshine Films is saying a how to, that's educational. So how do you do something? When I started going to YouTube because of educational, it was years ago. I've been on YouTube, it seems like decades. I'm not going to say how long, but if you go into my about me section on my channel, you can see. But I started coming because my kids were bringing us homework, math homework, and we didn't even know what it was. Like, what is this? We didn't know what I would say, what's the name of this? And that's the only way that I could search it. And so when we searched it on Google, YouTube videos of professors or instructors or mathematicians doing it with a blackboard. At the time, it wasn't a whiteboard. With a blackboard, they were able, demonstrating how to figure out the problems. And that was really a help to us, because my husband and I didn't know what was going on. Yes, thank you so much, Sunshine. I'm glad you're seeing that these are good ideas. That's value. And I hope that you have your pen and paper and are able to capture some of these nuggets for sure. Definitely. Definitely wanted to make this live purposeful. Okay, so the fourth one, so far we have funny as a short idea, motivational, and educational. So the next one is product review. You could do product review, shopping trips, unboxings. So people have a high curiosity for what's in the box or behind the doors of a store. Just think about The Price is Right. People are always so curious, like, oh, what's behind door number one, door number two? And it really, builds up their anticipation and they just get excited. So just imagine on your channel doing a product review where you're revealing a new product, or a shopping trip where you're walking to the doors of that store and it opens up and it's just like, wow, what's in here. But because it's a short, you may have to focus on a particular brand or style or section, especially if you're doing a store. You may have to just say, I'm going into TJ Maxx, but let's check out the shoe section, or let's check out the lingerie or the accessories. Definitely be more focused because it is a short. However, again, like, I'm going to always bring this back up, the remix, you can do a full video of an unboxing of a shopping haul, a shopping trip, shopping spree, but then you can break it down by having it done with remix. So yes, I see Emotion is saying how I've done shorts off concerts that have been performed live. I call them excerpts. Yes, always looking for ideas to keep putting content out. Great information here. Thank you so much, Emotion. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying, even with the, going to a comedy show or something like that. A lot of times we're filming things and we have no idea. So just imagine, and Emotion, let me know, have you been doing remixes of your longer version videos? Because you can do that to keep it going. That's that evergreen, especially when it's that evergreen content, when we're looking at performers that have longevity and it's just like their content just never gets old. Think of a Beyonce. Imagine going to a Beyonce concert and getting some clips. That would never get old to look at. So I hope that's something that you're doing. Yes, and Elevate with Vern is saying she loves to do unboxings, and I've seen quite a few of their unboxings, and they are really good. Vern is very fortunate. She gets a lot of support because she gives so much support to content creators. So, she'll have unboxings of gifts, and she's also very supportive of small business owners. And so when she gets their merchandise, she'll do unboxings. So that is so great. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so glad Keisha's comedy said that you think these are awesome. I hope all of you have your pen and paper, like I said, and are writing things down. Yes. Okay, so Emotion is saying I have not, but that is a great idea. Yes, doing the remix. So the thing with the remix is you have to do it by your telephone. That's the only way that it's available. So if you are on your actual video, you are looking at it as if, you're viewing it. Right next to the share button under the video is a button that says remix. You click remix, and then it gives you the option to share it as a short or create it as a short. You click on that, and you're able to scroll left or right on that one video of that 15 seconds, that clip, that small clip of that video, and create it as a short. It is such an amazing thing. Like I said, these past 2 weeks I have been out, but I knew the importance of still putting out content, and I was able to go to my old videos, my old lives, and create remixed shorts from those. So I was very pleased to do that. Yes, thank you, Emotion. Absolutely. So far, the YouTube short ideas that we've discussed are funny shorts, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, and unboxing. Excuse me. The last thing to go from the flu is a cough. So I'm just very grateful that I'm not having any coughing fits right now. And the fifth one is how to demonstrate. How to's. How to's could go under educational as well, but think about doing something from the beginning to completion. And there's ways when you do your short that you can speed it up. You can, if you do it on iMovie, or there's a ton of different, what do they call it? Applications or programs that can help you edit your videos, to speed them up, slow them down, pause them, freeze them, cut them, whatever you have to do. But showing something from beginning to completion. And that could be like a hair how to, makeup, sports moves, how to do a layup, how to get into a particular stance, a defensive stance, a offensive stance, how to how to do math. Like I said, I, showed my children the videos of how to do the math that they were learning. So that part was educational, but it was still a how to, a demonstration. I know my daughters, they love to do their own hair now, and they are amazing at braiding their own hair. And they look at YouTube on how to do that. And so those how to's are very, very helpful. Have any of you looked at any how to's, and how has that been for you? I see Elevate with Vern is saying, yep, I do clips on my live sometimes. Yeah, isn't that amazing? You can take a video that was an hour long, 3 hours, 5 hours, however long, and create lives. I'm sorry, create shorts from that. I have a video that I did, and it was a really high performing video for me. I did it about 2, maybe 3 years ago now, probably about 3 years, and I've created 6 remixed shorts from it. I've gained 78 new subscribers from those shorts, because also the thing with the remix, it says when a person's looking at the remix video, it says created by, and it'll have your name. If they click on that, it'll take them to the long version of that video, because the remix is actually almost like a cliffhanger. You can create it like a cliffhanger for sure, because you can select the 15 seconds and you can maybe cut it off at the last word. So it's like, oh, what was that they were about to say? And it makes them even that much more curious, and they'll click on to that long version of the video to see the whole thing in its entirety. But it definitely is something, it's like a movie trailer, it definitely piques people's interest. And the fact that it redirects them to the long version is amazing. I think that that's brilliant on YouTube's part. Let's see. Keisha's comedy set is saying, I take clips from my content and make shorts. Yes. And so I don't know if you're doing that utilizing a editing software of some sort, Keisha, but if you do the remix, you can do it right within YouTube, but you have to do it on your phone. That's the only thing. Okay, yes, I love how-to videos. Keisha is saying, yeah, I do too. They're very informative. I actually have playlists with some of my how-tos, especially when it comes to cooking. I always, I was just texting, I don't know if you all are familiar with Carter's Eat, but I was just texting her. I was in the store and I was asking her what type of balsamic dressing did her husband use when he made Brussels sprouts and mushrooms. She did a video last week on that, and it looked so delicious. And I was like, I have to try that. And I am not a cook at all. So I'm looking at salad dressings. I don't know. And, she was able to text me back. But that was like a how to. It was a long version, but, they definitely could remix that into many layers and many different videos. All right. Let's see. The next, so far for YouTube short ideas, we have funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips and unboxing, and how to demonstrate, or how to videos. So the sixth one is creative films or plays. So you can take a scene or a commercial, like, the Super Bowl is coming up, and how many products and brands are trying to get their commercials on the Super Bowl. And so commercials are very short, and no, they may not be 15 seconds, but some of them can be. um, so they're like mini films. So like a trailer to a TV show, or doing a quick skit. So I know a woman that works on my team. She's also a playwright, and she produces plays, she writes plays, she does a phenomenal job. And some of her plays have been recorded, and so she can take some scenes and just create a short, do a powerful scene that maybe was a tearjerker, or something that was funny, or just being more creative. Or you could just do a play from scratch and do a short, which is kind of like doing a funny skit, but it can be serious. It can be something that is family surrounded, around family. It can be diving and just showing, doing a film on, oh, I'm diving and I'm found a starfish. I don't know, but something like that, definitely. I always look at shorts as a trailer. And I look at trailers, and I always use this example when I'm doing interview prep or teaching people how to present themselves in a professional manner. When they ask you, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Well, you have very little time, and they call it the elevator pitch because it's literally, think about an elevator ride from the first floor to the penthouse. You have that much time, and it's seconds, it's not minutes. So that's what shorts are. You're telling someone a little bit about something, giving them that sneak peek that is going to intrigue them, make them even that much more curious and excited to learn more about who you are. So when you create these shorts, you're getting people more excited to learn more about your channel or about you or about the product that you're talking about, or even about if you're doing something around travel, about that place. I love travel vlogs. I've been doing a lot of travel type vlogs where, when I go to different places or even within my own city, because so many people are moving to where I am. 90 people move here every single day, which is incredible. But, people are curious about what those areas have to offer. And if they are ever in those areas, then they could visit those spots. Or if they are in those areas and hadn't really ventured out, it gives them some ideas. So definitely think about the creative plays as well, to show. Let me see what everyone is saying on the chat. I have music playing. Sunshine, I have music playing. Let me tell y'all, I haven't been live in a very long time, and Elevate with Vern, she could probably attest to that because as you can see, she's one of my moderators. And I mean, I was going kind of strong with lives a couple of years ago, but it burnt me out. And I took a year off, and then now I'm coming back, and I upgraded the StreamYard, excuse me, to the paid version. And I'm like, wait, StreamYard has this, that, and the other. What is going on? And so now I'm just like, they have music. And so when I was trying to get back into doing my lives, I was able to play the music but unable to, you couldn't hear me. So I was trying to figure it out. It was a lot going on. I don't know if it's my music, maybe it's not. Maybe you're talking about emotion or someone. I'm not sure. But emotion, thank you for so much for sharing out this live. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone that's in the building right now. I really appreciate you so much. Okay, I see Keisha's comedy set is saying she's gonna go over to emotions later. Okay, that's the music you're talking about. So you don't hear my music, okay? No problem. Because I'm trying to figure out how to play the music and talk at the same time. I wish that I could figure that out. One day I will. Thank you again, Elevate with Vern, for welcoming everyone in. I see Vernell Livingston in the building. Hello, how are you, lovely lady? Nice to see you. And let's see. Emotion is saying that they are hard to find. All right. Let's see. And Keisha's comedy set is praying you all have a blessed night. I need to get started on my son's hair. Love y'all. Love you too. Thank you so much, Keisha's comedy set, for stepping in and enjoying the ride. And I hope you can catch the end of this replay so that you can hear the rest of the short ideas. All right. Thank you. All right. Everyone is speaking. Awesome. So let's see, we are up to number 7. So far we have YouTube short ideas are funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips or unboxings, how to's, which are demonstrations, creative film plays. And what is that comedian's name? Let me think. Um, I can't remember his name, but he made, oh my goodness, he did an amazing job with building up his social media platforms. All right, Keisha, thank you. All right. Let's see, what is his name? It'll come to me in a little bit, but he does a lot of skits on YouTube, and they are funny, they are serious, they are family centered and oriented. He has a lot of children. He's a great father, and he talks about his relationships and his love of God and just a lot of different things. He's very funny. Okay, The number seven short idea is behind the scenes. So you know how you are filming something. It could be a cooking video or any type of video, especially if you're setting it up. But what's the behind the scenes? People don't always show that. So that would be very interesting to see. Show the who, what, or where that goes into your production. Show the bloopers if there are any funny moments, if there are any challenging moments. I think that would be so interesting. Sometimes I'm wondering what's behind that camera. I see what's in front of it, but what's behind that camera? I see Brown Girl Peace Lounge has entered the building. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to tell you, 2023 is the year of self care. And one of the things that I started really focusing on and doing more of towards the end of 2022 was just some more um, mindful, meaningful meditation. I'm getting into really stretching and being more aware of my body, the movement and the flexibility, maintaining that. And I find that doing that first thing in the morning really, really gets my day started right. And if you all are not connected with Brown Gal Peace Lounge, I don't know why, because she has some of the best meditation videos. She has some that have no speaking, some that does have speaking, and either way, you are able to really zen out and relax and just really become one with who you are. She has beautiful nature sounds as well as visual. It's a lot of outdoors. It's very beautiful. It's just a great way to start your day. If you look on my community wall, I post quite a few of her videos there so that you can connect because she's really, really good. I hope that you all are connected. The comedian David Arnold, yeah, I remember him. He was great too, and rest his soul for sure. Burnell, I remember him. It's another one. His name is Wayne. His first, I believe, the one I'm thinking about is Wayne. But David Arnold, I don't know if you all have seen some of his specials on Netflix. He passed away unexpectedly in 2022, and you know he's hilarious. Oh my goodness. The best definitely was yet to come for him. That's one that's gone too soon, but he definitely left a legacy and was very impactful and was a great husband and family man as well. Well, according to what he showed, on video and things. Let's see. Yes, Brown Gal, absolutely. I have always enjoyed your content. It's awesome for sure. All right. So when we talk about behind the scenes, I'm trying to tell you, I am not a cook, so I can only imagine what my behind the scenes would look like in the kitchen. But that's something to also consider, maybe even the preparation for the party. Everyone loves the party, the glitz, the glamour, the lights, camera, action. But what went into it? If you've created something, if you did the balloon bouquets or the arches or whatever, how did you do that? There was a YouTube family. They're originally from Africa, and then they lived in Europe, in London, I believe, and they just moved to the United States. They live in Atlanta now, I believe, and they have a baby girl. She's 1 year old, and the wife is very creative, and she created the arches for the balloon arches for her daughter's birthday. I mean, it was so she just brought the balloons in the pack. She brought this little hand pump to pump not even the helium, but just the air into the balloons, and did all of that and put it together, and it was so beautiful. And I know people spend hundreds of dollars to get arches to look like that, but she showed behind the scenes of her putting it all together, and I thought that was awesome. So that's something that you can consider too as you're doing something. Don't just show the end result, show the behind the scenes. All right. And so now with the YouTube short ideas, we've done funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, unboxing, how to's, creative film or plays, behind the scenes. And the next, number 8, is brand management. Definitely brand management. Now, brand management is something that I always incorporate in my trainings when I'm doing workplace readiness workshops or just self awareness workshops. You are a brand. You are a brand. Your family is a brand that you represent. Your channel is part of your brand, it represents you. Any type of business that you may have or work for, they have a brand that you also represent. And so, doing brand management videos would be really good to showcase who you are or who is your business, what you stand for, the importance of it, show or share different aspects of what you do. That is something that people really, I think, need to stop and reflect on as well. Now, part of brand management is understanding your values, and being able to showcase your values is something that I think would resonate with your viewers, because if they have similar values, then they might say, you know what? I'm aligned with this person. I want to learn more about them. Let me hit that subscribe button and so I can follow their journey. I'm finding that when I'm subscribing to channels, it's because I have a level of curiosity for what they're showing. I feel that their values are aligned with mine. And I always say, like, I'm new to you and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your content, because I'm looking to see, I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to continue to represent their brand. And that's the awesome thing about YouTube, with over 1.5 billion people every day watching. It's limitless. Yes, Vernell, that's right. The Clemens family. Do you watch that channel as well? That's who it is. Did you see the video when she did the balloons? I think she did a phenomenal job. The Clemens family. Very, I like that channel a lot. It definitely um, is a beautiful love story, and just seeing how they navigate together as a couple, a young couple with a new baby, is really good. So brand management. So in addition to just doing shorts and regarding your brand and how you can showcase who you are, your day to day, you might show yourself going into a meeting. Like I showed a short. There was an office building that I had a meeting in, and you all, oh my goodness, that building was so beautiful. Oh, I mean, it, it was just so beautiful. I just can't even imagine a person working in that building and walking in and their whole attitude and demeanor not change to be more positive, because there was so much natural light, greenery, different textures in terms of wood, stone. Just it was the way the staircases were configured and floating. It was just beautiful. And so they had this wooden plank walkway leading to the other side of the building, but it was all indoors. And I did a video just walking down that walkway, and that's kind of showing me and my day to day a little bit, just a sneak peek. Because again, the shorts is not to be the long version, it's just to kind of give you that trailer, that sneak peek into who you are, what you do. All right. So let's see. So far, we have, in terms of the short ideas, we have funny, motivational, educational, product reviews, shopping trips, unboxing, how to's, creative film or play, behind the scenes, brand management, and the next is travel. So I did mention travel before when I was saying, kind of I think it was with the product or the how to's. I can't remember which one, but traveling, it shows your activities, places you visited, where you stayed, make it into a recommendation. So if the viewer goes there, they have suggestions of where to go and what to do. When people I know go to different places, I mean, people are doing some serious traveling, definitely going to, to Africa, South Africa, Ghana, different Caribbean islands, different parts of the United States. And sometimes, I remember, especially back in the day, people would say, "What do you want me to bring you back? You want anything?" And I always would say, "I want pictures. I want memories. I want you to share with me what you did and where I should go when I go there." And so now, with social media being as it is, we're able to really highlight those types of things. And it makes us that much more curious and open to try new things because you see someone and they're doing it and it worked out. Oh man, I wish I would have written down some of these channels. Thank you for Vernell Livingston being in here, able to kind of jog my memory. But there's a travel channel, and it's a black man. I'm not sure if he's African American or if he's Caribbean, but he does that's what he does. He does travel vlogs, and he did one in Haiti. And Haiti has several sides, just like every place in the world. There's good, bad, and the indifferent. And so he showed a side of Haiti that is never talked about, I've never seen or anything, and it was phenomenal. It made me want to go there so bad. Like, my goal is actually to meet him so that I can travel with him, because he takes groups with him. I don't know if they are his personal friends or his people that just along the way can say, "Yeah, I want to go this time," almost like being an astronaut, going out of space as a civilian or whatever. But um, him showing that part of Haiti made me want to go. And that's how it is with travel vlogs. They're showing you things that, even if it's something that's not as favorable, you still may want to go. You might have a solution for that situation. But it's just opening you up, because even if I never go to Haiti, vicariously through him, I have been there. And I love seeing those things. So I see Vern has some laughing faces. I love it. All right. So that is a travel vlog. So far, I'm going to read the ideas. I still have a few left. I'm going to read the ideas. And for those of you who are still rocking with me live, and if you are watching this in the replay, you can definitely respond in the chat. But if you're doing it on a replay, please respond in the comments. So far, out of the short ideas that I've shared, which has been your go to as you create your shorts? Which ones do you find yourself doing most of? So far we have funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips or unboxings, how to's, creative plays or films, behind the scenes, brand management, and travel. Which one do you find your channel doing most of if you are a content creator? And I'll give you a few minutes to type, a few seconds, a few short seconds to type. I'll say for me, I do more motivational and I do more motivational, brand management, and travel. I see Brown Gal Peace Lounge is saying that travel vlogs are amazing, and they are for sure. All right, I'll give everyone a few more seconds and then I will continue on. All right, so let's move on. YouTube short ideas. So far we have funny, motivational, educational, product review, how to, creative film play, behind the scenes, brand management, and travel. The next is before and after videos. So you can easily do before and after. I remember getting the app to do before and after pictures to put on social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Somebody might put their picture of a baby when they were a baby or younger and their current picture. I know I have a friend that did one because her son looks exactly, when I say exactly, I'm exactly like her. It's amazing. I'm always trying to find his father in him, but it's a blessing either way. And she put a picture of him now. I believe he's 6 years old, and she inserted a picture of herself. at 6. And, having that side by side, they just look like twins. She just had long pigtails. And, but you could do before and after videos for products that solve a problem or make a change. These are great and can also be part of a product review. So, if a product is saying that it can clear adult acne or fade scars, or any type of problem that they're saying they can solve. If you have a scratch on your car and this product is saying it can get rid of that, or anything that's going to improve something, show the before and after, but show it in a short video format, so people won't just think, is that picture the same, or what's going on? Make it into a video. And that is something that you don't see a lot of, I don't think. At least I don't. Maybe some of you do. Do you see a lot of before and after shorts? I think those would be really neat to do. All right. So the next one is industry updates. And with industry updates, it's important to be relevant because things change and improve all the time. By introducing new products, do comparisons, pros and cons of the update. If something has been updated, was it a good update? Some things, they might up, like cars, they'll redesign it, come up with a newer model, but it might not be as efficient as they think it is. The older version is better. So you can do some updates like that, you know, um, kind of bringing it all to the people, because some people may not know, well, I know they have this new model out, but what makes it better or worse? And so you can definitely do some updates like that, industry updates. I always tell people, your resume needs to be updated, everything needs to be updated. But even if you have to take the things off that are old, they still may be relevant. So definitely, make sure that with the industry updates that you're kind of speaking about what the old version used to do and how it has been improved or not. I see I see Elevate with Vern is saying she's not sure. Oh, how to love. I'm gonna put that up because that's really a nice thing to say for sure. All right. When you say I'm not sure, Elevate with Vern, are you saying you're not sure what shorts you do most of, or what are you not sure about? All right. So yeah, so industry updates. It could be of your favorite product. It can be, just think about, I know for us, like Scott's toilet paper is something that we use, and it's supposed to be 1,000 rolls. Remember, it used to be so thick. If you go into the stores now, and of course, we don't have an old Scott's roll of toilet paper, but if we did, that would be a good industry update, showing that they are really using less toilet paper per roll. People have always started to complain now about the size of packagings have definitely shrunk. You're not getting as much, but you're definitely paying more. And okay, you're not sure about the before and afters. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I know I haven't really seen them. Probably TikTok would have them, but that's definitely something that can be done, I believe, as a YouTube short as well. hmm I don't think you would be able to remix that. You would have to create that from scratch as a short, for sure. And Brown Gal Peace Lounge is saying I go in more motivational, relaxation, and stress management. Yes, I would agree with that. Absolutely. Oh, I do more. Okay. Yeah. I knew what you meant though. All right. So the industry updates, I think that would be a great idea, especially as we're going through and we're seeing different things. Even if you don't have the other one to show, you could just start talking about it. Like, wow, have you noticed that this is going on? Have you noticed this? And it doesn't have to be a long video. It can be absolutely a short. Or like I said, if you do a long video, you can remix it and just take clips of it. So far for YouTube short ideas, I'm seeing, let me just get a sip of water, excuse me. We have funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, unboxing, how to's, creative film play, behind the scenes, brand management, travel, before and after, and industry updates. So the next one would be a public service announcement. Hey, Carter's Eats, I see you in the building. Welcome, welcome in. Thanks for texting me back. You have no idea the aisle I was down and what I was about to buy. That was just crazy. I'm not a cook, so although I love to eat, I am a foodie, but yeah. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Carter's Eats is a family channel. They do great work on YouTube, very inspirational as well. Oh my goodness, she drops nuggets here and there, and I always feel like she's talking just to me. So thank you, Carter's Eats. She's also my soror, so we have that bond right there, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and that's everything. So it's good to see you in the building, absolutely. All right, so public service announcements is another great idea for YouTube Shorts. And you can just put them down as a PSA. And I've done a couple of them. Let's see, yeah, I've done a couple of PSAs. So that's sharing medical, political type of things to bring awareness and provide recommendations. Now, in a PSA, you're not necessarily the expert per se, not in terms of being credentialed and educated in doing that. But if you have that firsthand personal experience with it, then that could be your disclaimer that you're sharing your experience. Your personal is not like you're necessarily recommending that you have to do it. You're not mandating anyone. You're just saying maybe the experience that you've had and things that you've done to help you through that, the choices you may have made to help you through that as well. Thank you so much. I see manager in the building, just stepped in the building for the first time to get my nosy on. Well, I'm glad that you're being nosy because if you are a content creator and you are creating shorts or haven't created shorts, I'm definitely dropping some nuggets on ideas for YouTube shorts. Ideas are always a good thing. I hope you have your pen and paper ready because that's what this is all about. And I appreciate you for stepping in the building. I like that. That's how I always announce people too, in the building for sure. Thank you. And thank you all for being here. For those of you that have been rocking with me, I appreciate you, your support. I'm trying to tell you, Bern is so amazing. She has been here since the beginning with me, and Carter's Eat. Everyone in this building is amazing. So thank you all. Vernell, just thank you. Oh, Big Rooster Show's in the building. How are you, Big Rooster? It's good to see you. It's great to see you as well. Yes, Big Rooster was with me a couple of weeks ago, and Brown Gal Peace Lounge when I was just trying to figure StreamYard all over again. I was having a challenge, and they rocked with me, and I appreciate both of you for that because I, I was struggling those couple of days. So thank you. Let's see. I see everyone is speaking. Oh, I love you too. Elevate with Vern. Absolutely. You have been rock solid, true and through. And I appreciate you for being that. You are definitely a real one. And I hope everyone in this house has everyone. This is like my virtual home, and everyone in here are good people. And so good people deserve each other. So please be sure to catch each other up and check each other out and make it stick. And just everyone in here has really great content. So thank you. Let's see. Let me turn back that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, manager. Thank you. I appreciate that. Giving me that thumbs up. If you haven't already thumbs up this live, I appreciate if you would just give it a little thumbs up. It's just a little bit, not much, but thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. All right. So we talked about the public service announcements. I just did one a couple of weeks ago sharing a challenge that I was just diagnosed with my heart. And, just the importance of being aware of your body and the changes that you're going through and not putting it off when you feel something. I was talking to my father and his best friend is like 88 or 89 years old. I'm telling you, my father and his friend, they just be kicking it. But his best friend was having some issues, and I'm like, did he go to the doctors yet? And he's like, no, they didn't have an appointment till next week. I'm like, well, he needs to go to the emergency room then. He's like, nah, he's just gonna wait. But you know what? Well, sometimes when we wait too late, and life is worth living. So if you can not wait too late and get it done, you need to definitely check out your symptoms. If it's something that never happened to you before, don't assume that you'll be all right. Don't drink that gallon of water thinking you dehydrated. Don't assume that you could sleep for another 2 hours because you're just tired. It might be something else. So definitely get it checked out for sure. All right. Thank you, Brown Gal. I appreciate that. Yes. And manager is saying hi to Vern. I'm gonna have to check you out for sure. All right. So far for YouTube short ideas, we have funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, how to's, creative films or plays, behind the scenes, brand management, travel, before and after, industry updates, and public service announcements. The next one is investigative. I'm seeing a lot more investigative content out here now. So, investigative is debunking common myths related to your niche. It can be fact finding, fake versus fact, and does something work or does it not work? So sometimes within our own niche, people may have some things that they might say like, oh, that doesn't work, or oh, that's phony, that's fake, that's not good, like, especially if you're a motivational, people might say, oh, I wrote it down, I made it plain, and it still didn't happen. Do some more investigation. They wrote it down, but what actions did they take? Probably none. So okay, I see you, Carter Z. Oh, okay. Oh, you're at the fun house? All right. That's cool. That's fun. So, investigative, investigate why someone might be thinking that way. Don't just let someone, come and talk bad about your niche without you really defending it. It's not about an argument, it's just about a debate and sharing different methods. For instance, I've been doing some different things with my team and my clients regarding goal setting for 2023. Now, in the comment section, put a one in the chat if you set goals every year. Put a one in the chat if you set personal or professional goals every year. Put a one in the chat, a number one. All right, maybe everyone can't get to their device, but a lot of people set goals every year. And then when the goals don't happen, they get discouraged. And they're like, writing out goals, it don't work. It's a waste of time. Oh, okay, see a brown gal, she does goals every year. All right. So one of the systems that I've started this year for 2023 is to not just have the goals, first of all, doing the mind map, and then taking out of that mind map three goals, two professional, one personal. And from that, having strategies, having at least 9 strategies for that one goal. And that is so that you can know your roadmap. You are creating your roadmap map of how you're going to achieve that goal, and doing that every quarter. So there's 4 quarters in every year. We're in our first quarter right now. We're in our first quarter until mid March. And so from the first quarter, those 3 goals, you will have made them new habits. And that is really good, but you have to be purposeful when you do it. So it's more than just saying what you want it to be, but how are you going to get there? And I see managers saying, one, and if I don't achieve them, there's no New Year's celebration. I need to review what went wrong so it can be corrected for the next year. Yeah, and you're right. When I have them do the mind map, they're just throwing up everything, things that they want to do personally, for business, financial, health, career wise, Let me see what else. I think I might have said professional relationships. It's a series of things within your life that you will write out those goals. But within those goals, yeah, when you put them all out there, it looks like a lot. You think a year is a lot of time to actually achieve them, but how are you going about achieving them? Sometimes you might get overwhelmed, especially when you don't achieve them. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get to all those goals within that 1 year, but in each quarter, just take some bites out of them. Take some bites out of each of those goals. Start with, like I said, two professional and one personal. But in with those three, you write them out as if, not that you want to, but as if you've already achieved that goal. And so, what did you do to get to that goal? So, for me, I want to. One of my goals is to lose 20 pounds. People say they want to lose weight all the time, but what are you doing to do that? So then the gyms will have discounts in January. But what does that really mean? Yeah, you might get a gym membership, but how are you utilizing it? So the real strategies is to say things like, I'm going to drink a gallon of water every day. I'm going to walk 5 days out of the week. I'm going to do meal prep. I'm going to cut out sweets at least 6 days out of the week. It's really being strategic with how you're going to achieve that goal. And then putting time frames on there. When do you think you're going to achieve that? So drinking a gallon of water a day was one of my strategies for my goal to have lost 20 pounds in this first quarter. I couldn't just drink a gallon of water day one. I couldn't do that. Mm-mm. So what I had to do was determine when did I think I would be able to start at least doing that realistically. I drink water all the time anyway. So I knew it wasn't going to be a heavy lift in terms of drinking. It's just the changing of the quantity. So I was like, by the third week, I should be at a gallon. And you're starting these new habits, you're developing new habits. And that really makes a difference when you're trying to achieve your goals. That's a whole nother video, but I just really wanted to share that because I speak about it as much as I can. I just coached someone today on it, and she is making such progress. It's amazing. I see, oh, look, Marie Holiday, how are you doing? Thank you for listening in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for being here. Absolutely. As long as with everyone. Let's see. What is manager saying? He said, yes, yes, goals are like folders. Each goal is a folder. When you click on that folder, it opens up to more folders you have to deal with eventually. All folders will be opened, and then comes the progress. What? I need to like write that down. You know what I'm gonna do, manager, for my next team meeting, which is Monday morning. It's called a WHAM. It's a team meeting. It's a accountability meeting, and a weekly accountability meeting. I'm going to read this to them because that's you hit the nail on the head for sure. You know, and people don't realize that. But when you look back over the year, imagine if you accomplish at least 3 goals per quarter. At the end of the year, that's 12 goals. That's 12 new habits, new good habits that you've just formed. That's everything. That's everything. Thank you for putting that in here. I see everyone is speaking. I really like that. We might need to just have a video just on goals. Yes, goals should have deadlines. And Marie, that's what we were saying regarding, every quarter set up the goals that you plan to achieve or make into new habits for that quarter. So this way it's more tangible. You see the end, you can kind of see the finish line for it. It gives you something to work towards each week, and you know that there's going to be that end result. That's why, teachers do a really good job with goals, because they know they have to do certain amounts of lessons per quarter. By Christmas, certain things have to be done because it's half of the year. By May or June, whenever the school year is over, certain things have to be done. and they really set up a great timeline. I think following a teacher's schedule, the way that they calendar how they do things, would be amazing. Teachers are very organized as well. You can't take that for granted. Think about a teacher, especially in middle school or high school, and they have numerous students because they move from class to class, and they have to keep track of all those students, and they all have to be on a timeline. That's amazing. And that's how you achieve your goal. Put them on a timeline and have that due date so that okay, I need to step it up. I'm slacking. I need to do something. I didn't do anything, and the accountability meetings, it's good to have an accountability partner. An accountability partner is not the person that's pointing the finger at you. It's the person that has heard your story. That's who you said it out loud to. It's not for them to say, oh, you didn't do it. What's going on? No, it's for you to know, I told this person what I was going to do. I'm about to meet them. And you know what? I have a praise report because I did that. Or, man, I didn't do it. I'm holding the mirror up to myself, and it's my fault, and I have to take account for that. So that's the thing that we have to think about. If you are that accountability partner, or if you have one, discuss how is this partnership going to work? Because it's not about talking about I told you so, or I knew you couldn't do it, or it's not about oh, woe was me, oh, I'm not going to go to that meeting because I didn't do it. Still go and share, why didn't you do it? Because understanding why you may not be doing something is just as important of why you are doing it. All right, so just to recap, the YouTube short ideas that I've gone over so far are funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, how to, creative films or plays, behind the scenes, brand management, travel, before and after, industry updates, public service announcements, investigative, and the last one, which I actually have been lacing throughout this video, are the remix. Remix your longer videos into shorts. It opens you up to larger audiences that wouldn't normally consume your long content. Long content, like this video is a long content, and a lot of people can't stay from the beginning to the end. They just don't have time. Attention spans are much, much shorter, but there's still nuggets that are laced in that long content. So making it into a short makes it that much more valuable. And I know Marie definitely can attest to that for sure. I believe it was her short that I learned more about the remix. So remixes, I can't speak about them enough because that has been a game changer for my channel. Let me just share with you. If you were here earlier, then I had talked about that one video I did about 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really remember. And I have obtained well over 70 new subscribers from that video since doing them in the remix. So it was a video I did about 3 years ago, and it has many layers to it. It's one particular content, and it's really not that long. It's probably maybe 8 or 10 minutes long. And it has over 12,000 views since it was published. In the last 48 hours, it has gained 1,027 views. And this video, I did it 3 years ago, and it's still getting views. And it's getting views because I remixed it 6 times. Let me tell you, the views from the remixes have been 2.3 thousand, 736, 1.2, 2.7, 1.4 thousand. And like I said, with the remix, people are able to click the created by, and it takes them to the longer version. So if you're not doing shorts, I hope this video has encouraged you and given you some ideas. And especially if you're not doing short remixes, I hope that this video, or if you want to catch the replay of my live from last night about remix, just to hear more, it's so easy to do. It's too easy. It's almost too easy. Let me see what you're saying here. I see Carter's Eat is still here. Thank you so much, Soror. I appreciate you. And Brown Gal is saying, I have to commit to creating more shorts. Now, I would love to be able to talk about more of the benefits of shorts. What I can say is that YouTube has definitely committed financially. They are funding $100 million only to shorts to pay content creators. So I forget how many hours you have to have in your short to get to that threshold and to start earning, but it's definitely going to be available. Um, there's many videos out here that are talking about the benefits of shorts. I'm not an expert, I'm not even monetized, but I just enjoy creating videos, putting out content that I feel people can glean nuggets from. One day, and I'm slow but steady with it. It's okay. Listen, I have so many other things going on. I'm good over here. But one day I'll be monetized and take my channel to a whole different level. But in the meantime, I just enjoy just having these types of conversations. And I always will, as a matter of fact, because that's just who I am. This is who I am. But yes, definitely commit to creating more shorts. It's definitely going to benefit you in the long run. Maria is saying, I just started doing a lot of shorts today. One of my shorts hit 2,000 views and gained 9 new subscribers in about 3 hours. And that right there is real talk. I'm telling you, the exposure that shorts give you is phenomenal. You just can't beat that. That is amazing, Marie. Congratulations on that. And that's real. And Carter Zeitz is also congratulating her. Yes, that is great. And Marie is also saying something about shorts. It gains more views and new subs for some reason. And it's that TikTok phenomenon. We have shorter attention spans. People just want quick. It's just so much more simple than looking at a video. Then you have to kind of scroll down from it to hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the comment. On shorts, it's all right there. I think that might be it. I'm not sure, but look, who am I to really question when it's happening? I'll figure that out later once I go to what are those events that they have for top content creators, which I see myself going to in the next 3 years, being invited to one of those YouTube events that they have. I think they usually have them on the West Coast somewhere. Did they have one in Atlanta recently? I'm not sure, but I definitely in the next 3 years I'll be at one of those. All right, and Six Bows is back. Much love to you, dear. Thank you for being here. Oh, I am feeling the support in this chat for sure. Yes, you're welcome, Marie. That's a very good thing. I mean, you put out long content, and the hope is that people will come, appreciate it, view it, subscribe, like, comment, all of that. And that could be a slow process. It's not one and done. I see some of even the larger content creators, it's just not happening as quickly for them. But when you put a short out and every 30 minutes that you check it, you're up 500 people. There's some that I've done at the airport, and between boarding and getting in my seat, and I'll check the numbers, and it would be over 1,000. And I'm just like, what is this? That's something that you just, it's out of this world. It really is. Yes, I see everyone is speaking. Very good. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And let me see, Vernell is asking, can you do more videos on shorts? You want me to do more videos on shorts, like for more informational videos on doing shorts, Vernell? Is that what you're asking? Because shorts are so easy. I mean, especially the remix, you could just pop them out, boom, boom. All you got to do is know what part of the video you want to capture. That's really the biggest piece of it. But really, that's the easiest way to me to do a short. I do like to do shorts, especially if I'm walking in the city, just capturing some of the videos and things of that nature. I think that's really fun to do. So Marie is saying, so true, because nothing of true value in reality will come quick and fast. Even with shorts, it's a hit or miss. It really is. Yeah. because not all of your shorts are going to hit high. I don't want to promise you that. You still will get those shorts that may only get 18 views or 25 views, but I want to say maybe every three will hit hard. And one of the reasons why that one video that I've created 6 shorts with, which at first I was like, wait, am I overdoing it? Is this, overkill? But every piece, every clip that I took was still on topic. It was just saying something a little different about that topic. And the shorts, the remix to me were actually kind of comical. Like, wait, did I say it like that? What in the world? Why am I looking like that? And so it's actually kind of funny, but those little clips, there were so many people out here, out of the 1.5 billion that are on YouTube on a daily basis, there's been so many people around the world that those clips resonated with. And so it's like kindred spirits. People are sending me messages like, oh my goodness, I have that same struggle. Yes, I thought I was the only one. And I'm thinking that was 15 seconds. And they can already see the alignment, with my channel and with me as a content creator. And Six Bows is saying YouTube will end the shorts fund mid-January and all monetized creators will earn revenue after they signed a new agreement. All right, so that's even more motivation to become monetized if you can. And I get that. I get it. That's a good incentive for sure. So thank you for sharing that, Six Bows. And that's what I'm saying, you all. I'm not the expert on this. I definitely have privy because of the back office and all of that to learn more about what YouTube is doing. But I have so many other things, and I really leave it up to the real experts like the Six Bows, the Cardis Eats, the Elevate with Vern to bring that content of what's coming up, to me. All I am sharing with you is my experience. And so I appreciate you, Six Bows is back, for being here for sure. Okay, you mean February. Perfect. All right, love and light, Elevate with Vern. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I love you. I appreciate you so very much for sure. Thank you. And Marie is saying, I really believe people want positive nuggets and inspirational information. Yes. And motivational shorts was one of the top short ideas that I shared in this video. So I'm going to just do a recap. So this video was about YouTube short ideas, and the ideas that we shared are funny, motivational, educational, product review, shopping trips, unboxing, how to, creative films or plays, behind the scenes, brand management, travel, before and after, industry updates, public service announcements, investigative, and remix. Yes. So those are my 14 short ideas, and I hope that you all were able to capture some of them and see them as nuggets, something that's going to help you along the way as content creators. This is just something that I felt in my heart that I wanted to share. I know a lot of people are already doing shorts, but there's still a lot that are not. And I really encourage you all to just put out the best work that you can, and may the work that you put out there speak for you. This is your legacy, this is your footprint that will last forever. I've said this years ago in a video how before Twitter had done something, come to an agreement with the Library of Congress to capture every single tweet, whether it's deleted or not. And it is captured and stored in the Library of Congress. This happened around 2010, maybe 2009 or 11, between 2009 and 2011, because they realized that what people are saying is going to be part of history. And so they wanted to store it so that years later, years from now, the future can look back and say, what were they talking about in 2020 when the pandemic happened? What were people doing? What were they doing in 2015? What were they doing in 2030? Whatever the year is. And because Twitter did that. I can only imagine that other platforms have done it too. It just makes sense. This is our virtual, our technical, our technology footprint, and why not? Why not capture it? I would hope that my grandchildren, great grand, my future generations to come can look back and see what I was talking about. That's another reason why I do videos, because this is part of my legacy. These are the things that I would share, and I do share with my young adult children anyway, but this is being captured so that they can always refer back to it. So definitely please start looking at your content in that way, make it positive. And you see Elevate with Vern, she put love and light, and that's one of the things that she says. And I appreciate her so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for being in the building and rocking with me. This is the end. This is all I have for you. And I'll be back again soon with another live and definitely another short, another remix, and another pre recorded video. So thanks again. And until we speak again, please remember to stay safe. And because I'm on the post side or the upside or the over the hill side of the flu, stay healthy. Thanks again for being here. Have a good evening.